Yes people, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ram. So in today's video we have another Jordan 1 mid, and it's a special edition Jordan 1 mid, and it's the To My First Coach Jordan 1 mid. We're going to be looking at the shoe in more detail, looking at the design, the materials used, and we're going to be touching on resale as well. But before we get started, if you haven't already, please remember, hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Let's get straight into the review of these special edition Jordan 1 mids. So this latest Air Jordan 1 mid dropped on Saturday, which was yesterday in the UK, with a retail price of £125. And for a Jordan 1 mid, that is pretty steep, but you can see why. I'm going to be touching on why it costs so much money. But this released at most of the major retailers. All of the major retailers had pairs of these. I managed to pick these up from the sneakers app, and a Jordan 1 mid on the sneakers app is special in itself. And this shoe pays homage to Michael Jordan's mother, and it was released just in time for Mother's Day, which is today in the US. Obviously Mother's Day in the UK was back in March, but in all, this is a pretty nice colorway for this shoe. So as I mentioned before, these did drop on the sneakers app, and it dropped as a pack of 3 sneakers. So we got these, which are the mids, we got the highs as well, which are the Zoom Comforts, and we got the Air Jordan 1 lows. And I think of all 3, I think this is definitely the best one. I think the colorway suits this shoe even better. Don't get me wrong, I do like the highs as well, and I think what Nike and Jordan are doing with the Zoom Comforts are very cool. I really do like that model. They haven't missed with a colorway so far, but I think as for the whole shoe and the aesthetic of the shoe, I think it definitely suits this shoe better. Colorway on this is absolutely incredible, and I think the materials on this shoe is just insane. So let's talk about the materials on this shoe. And I think the whole shoe is just incredible. The materials they use on here are crazy. So the whole shoe is done in a mixture of nubuck, suede. You do get some patent leather on here as well, and you do get some nice premium leather. When I say premium leather, it's really nice premium leather on this shoe. I think for the leather on this shoe, it's definitely an 8.5 out of 10. You can tell that they've definitely put effort into making the leather on this shoe really premium. It's very nice. You get some really nice tumbled leather on this shoe, and we're going to get into that in the next segment. But the leather quality on this shoe gets a 8.5 out of 10 from me. When it comes to the overall quality control of the shoe, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. This is definitely the best quality mid I've seen so far, and you can tell they've definitely put a lot of effort into making this shoe really good, because this shoe is to pay homage to Michael Jordan's mother, and it's inspired by her, and this is a shoe for Mother's Day as well, so you can tell that they've definitely put a lot of effort into it. All the materials on this shoe are really nice. So the overall rating for this shoe, in my opinion, is a 9.5 out of 10, and that is the highest rating I've ever given to a mid, because this is incredible. The materials on this shoe are just really nice. You can tell that they've definitely put a lot of effort into making this shoe. No issues with glue or stitching, it's just perfect. Right, so £125. Let's see if it's worth it. Let's have a closer look at the materials on the shoe, and we start with the toe box. You get this nice suede toe box, feels very soft and looks very premium. Feels very premium as well. You look at the mud guard. The mud guard is done in this nubuck type material. Feels very soft and premium as well, and it's done in this nice shade of blue. You come to the laces, you get your normal style laces that you would get on a Jordan 1 mid. You look at the tongue, and the tongue is done in all white. Laces are done in all white as well, which is quite nice. And the tongue, you get your normal Jumpman branding on there as well. Come to the side of the shoe, and you get a mixture of patent leather. You get some nice tumbled leather and some suede nubuck as well on the side of the shoe. So you get this really nice color coordination on the shoe, and it looks pretty nice. Swoosh is done in this nice white patent leather, feels very nice and premium. Your Wings logo is embossed on the shoe in this nice orange type color. You come to the back of the shoe, and the back of the shoe is done with a mixture of nubuck, leather and suede. The midsole is done in this nice white color as well. The outsole is done in all white, and I think all in all this shoe is just absolutely incredible. What they've done with this shoe is made it so nice. So that brings us on to resale, and historically Jordan 1 mids in a women exclusive always tend to resell pretty well, and especially in the bigger sizes they always do well. But this I don't expect to do very well on resale. I think they're trading around the same margin. I expect them to be about 130 to about 150 in those sizes, and I don't expect them to rise anymore from there. I wouldn't invest in this shoe. I'll definitely just hold these for personal, which is why I got them. This is definitely a shoe I wouldn't invest in. The materials are too nice, but I think for the 125 price point, it's a little bit too high for a mid, and I don't expect people to be spending that for a Jordan 1 mid at the end of the day. That's what you pay for a Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort. That's the kind of price range you pay for one of those. But I wouldn't invest in this shoe. I wouldn't advise investing in this shoe, but that's just me. If you want to invest in them, you can, but I would invest in them because I don't see the prices on these rising to any higher than they are. I expect the prices to fall back on these. I think the smaller size will definitely sell, and they did sell out as soon as they dropped, but I don't see the resale on this shoe being pretty high in the next couple of months or beyond that. So this is definitely one I wouldn't invest in. So my final thoughts on this shoe: is it one to watch? Is it a pass? Is it a must cop? And for me, this shoe is definitely one to watch. I like the shoe. The colorway is just incredible. It could even be a must cop because of this colorway. Materials on the shoe is very nice, but the only thing that's making the shoe a one to watch is that 125 price point. For a mid, it's just too high in my opinion, but that's just me. But it's definitely one to watch because of the colorway, and the materials on the shoe is absolutely incredible as well. So that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And if you got this far in a video, you might as well like that video as well. So peace.